You are holding a sensor network. Every time you tap, swipe, or even hesitate before scrolling, your phone captures those immediate physical reactions. It is easy to assume you are being watched, but the reality is far more precise. You are being modeled. The system logs your location, sleep cycles, and timing to build a pattern that predicts what you will do next. But look at the media feeding those predictions. The content you consume on the other side of that glass is rarely produced by massive visible companies anymore. It is increasingly generated by an unseen, automated framework. Behind thousands of posts and videos sits a single individual. They operate an artificial intelligence, a software system trained to recognize patterns and generate text or media that produces, tests, and optimizes content silently. Every digital interaction now connects exactly two invisible roles. On one side is the consumer, providing the behavioral data. On the other is the architect building the leverage. Turn everything off, and the data still flows. Tracking operates at the operating system and the network levels, forming an entire ecosystem rather than a single isolated app. It does not need your microphone or camera. How fast you scroll, what you skip, and when you return are stronger signals than anything you actually say. Behavioral repetition converts random actions into statistical predictability. As irregular data points align into a rigid wave, habits become mathematical certainty. This certainty is the actual commodity packaged and sold directly to corporate advertisers. Combine billions of those signals across millions of users, and the system reaches massive scale. Your phone becomes one node in an inescapable prediction engine. The continuous training loop never stops learning. The more you use it, the more accurate it becomes, until it calculates your next move before you are consciously aware of it. In this loop, the consumer serves one specific economic purpose, acting as raw behavioral training data to optimize the machine. While tech giants build massive systems to predict the consumer, solo operators intercept this closed loop. They use artificial intelligence to seamlessly capture that modeled audience. This flowchart illustrates asymmetric leverage. On the left, a traditional business requires a one-to-one effort-to-output ratio. On the right, a radial AI model lets one person execute an entire agency's workload. By automating tasks, the marginal cost of new content drops to zero. The two systems intersect with zero friction. The solo operator's AI produces highly targeted content, and big tech's algorithm matches that exact content to the predicted consumer. Because the machine handles the execution, the solo operator's only required input is the initial prompt and the overarching strategic direction. The window to capitalize on this asymmetry is incredibly tight. Soon, solo automation will be the baseline standard for any digital business. The greatest wealth generation happening right now is invisible by design. It relies entirely on quiet execution rather than loud public brand building. The rule of the current digital landscape is strictly binary. Those who actively test and deploy automated systems win, while those who wait are simply observed. You have to make a choice. You can continue trading your time to train an algorithm, or you can use AI to build systems that generate your own leverage.